everyone, my name is Tanmay and welcome to my channel. So now in this video, I'm going to show you how to memorize and quickly by heart the algorithms of the last layer. By the last layer, I mean not solving the yellow side. This is my last, in my last video, I showed how to memorize the yellow side. This time I'm going to show you how to finish the last layer. How to memorize all the lengthy algorithms which I've taught you in my 2-loop PLL. It's also known as 2-loop PLL. So this video is going to show you some good tricks which you can use for a lifetime. So the first algorithm which I'm going to be showing you is this algorithm. This, which I also call my personal algorithm, which I have taught in my previous videos. I'm not going to be teaching you, I'm going to be showing you how to memorize them in a simple manner. So this algorithm, first you must find out which moves are involved. It has left moves, right moves, and U moves. That's all, I guess. Yeah. And this is a U. It's not a R, it's a U actually. So this algorithm, it can be broken down into two parts. The first part is L, U, R, U prime, L, U, and then R. We can do that. That's the first part. And the second part is then R, U2, R, U, R, U, 1, 2, 3. So these are the two parts in the algorithm. So the first part, this time I'm not going to be following any of this. I'm going to be teaching you, in a very childish manner, you can think of it. Okay, so most of my algorithm I'm going to show in a very kiddish manner, but it's going to really help you. I'm not following any of these letters as in my previous video. So the first part, let's imagine a man is there. There's a huge man. He is rank number 1. Okay, so he's got number 1. He's a number 1 rank, top layer. So next, one more man comes and knocks him out of the top rank. He goes in last rank. He's thrown away. How? He gets thrown away and this guy comes up. Okay, so bring it up, top rank, thrown away, comes up. So he's thrown away here. Now, but this guy, he makes a comeback. No, this guy is thrown away. And then he goes for retirement and then he dies. Over. And then even this guy goes for retirement, even he dies. Part 1 over. Then part 2. Then his son comes back. And then he goes for a stroll in the park. So up, left, down. He goes here. Then one right. Then once more up and left 2 and then up 2 and then down. So the last part will consist of just this, like R, U prime, R prime, these like this 2 moves. And in between there was just a U move. How? Like this. The first one was R, U prime, R prime, then a U move, then R, U to R prime. So R, U, R prime, just one move, the one U, and then a U here, and then R, U to R prime. And we have learned the full algorithm. It's tough, it's very tough. Now, my next algorithm, which I'm going to be showing you, is this algorithm. You can see it clearly, yeah. This algorithm. So for that, in this also, I'm going to be showing you a very easy and kiddish manner. I'm not going to be following any of this here. Okay? Yeah. So in this, it's going to be very kiddish manner, not following any of this here. So the first move is a F move. You can just remember that. F. Okay. And then, suppose there's a town here. I'm going to base it all on it. Once upon a time, there was an old town where all the people were living casually, simply, never moving out of their houses because they feared thieves. But then one day, one brave man came outside his house. He came outside. And then the thieves, this is the thief part, the thieves saw him. And then they caught him. So the thieves came up, they caught him here, he's caught, and then he came down. So he's caught now. And then he was stolen. All his money was stolen. And how the money was stolen? By a U move. Because then what would be the use if he's just caught and he's just given back, then it will not affect the algorithm at all, right? So he's taken and then a u prime, this u prime, and then once more he's given back like this, and then he comes back. He got stolen, now he's telling the whole villagers, I was stolen, never go outside. Next, we're going to be doing, after that whole story is over, then write the algorithm, up, left, down, right the algorithm, then sledgehammer. What's a sledgehammer? It is this, r prime f r f prime, r prime f r f prime. So write the algorithm, sledgehammer at the end. After the whole story, write the algorithm, sledgehammer. So repeat the whole story. He came outside, he was caught, then the u prime, then he was sent back, and then write the algorithm, sledgehammer. Okay, one algorithm check. Now the next algorithm is also known as the clockwise rotation. I have taught this in my earlier video. This is the algorithm for it. So in this, actually you have to do a large amount of by hearting around, and also some logic. Let me show you. So first it's a R2, and then a U, and then once more R and a U. Okay, this much you have to by heart. Next it's R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime. So you're going to do the same moves. Right down, left, right down, left, right down, left twice, and then once more it's R prime, U, R prime. So R prime with a U in between. It's actually like a large amount of by hearting, but if you just follow the yellow C, just these three stickers you have to see where it goes. So like this, U, then R, and then U. So now our main objective is to reunite this piece with this piece, and also fixing everything else there. So how we can do that? R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, that 2 times I told, right down and then left. And now we have to reunite this with this. How do I do that? We cannot just do this move. So bring this down, reunite it, and then bring it. We're just going to focus on this last piece. This piece goes away, right? We're going to focus on that piece. How does that piece come back? And that piece came back. It's like that. Now the next algorithm is also known as the anti-clockwise or counterclockwise rotation. This I've scratched. It is U and U, not U prime, okay? So actually, if you just check the clockwise, this is clockwise, anti-clockwise. This clockwise is anti-clockwise. This is actually opposite. And what I mean by opposite is going in the reverse manner and reversing the moves also. If you go in the reverse manner, this R prime, U, R prime. No. Going in reverse manner plus reversing the moves. So reverse manner, reversed. R2 is front, R2 is at last. Next even change. R prime, make it R. U, U prime. R prime, R. So we're just going to add the dash and remove the dash. That's the reverse and reverse the moves. So we're just so if you want, you can just reverse that and learn this algorithm, or you can learn in my method, how I'm going to show you now. So in this, what we have to do is an R, U prime, R. Okay. So first 3 moves you'll learn. R, U prime, R. Then, okay, how about this? R, U prime. First 2 moves you learn. Then go by cycle. R, U, R, U, R. So you have to do these moves 5 times. R, U, 2 moves. R, U, 2 moves. R. 5 moves over. Only 5 moves. Then now U prime, R prime, U prime. So that is a 3 cycle. U prime, R prime, U prime. And then once more R2. Once more I'll show you. R, U prime. First 2 moves. Then R, U, 4 moves. 5th move, R. So R, U, R, finished. So this we're closing with the R and R. And then U prime, R prime, U prime. One more cycle, U prime, R prime, U prime. And then R2. We have learned this algorithm also. Now, the next algorithm is this algorithm. This is used when we have to swap these 2 edges and these two edges. Like opposite edges, when we have to swap, we can use this algorithm. So this is a very simple algorithm to by heart. Let me show you. So it goes like this: M2 U prime. Okay, this is one cycle. M2 U prime. Now M2 U2 M2. See, it's M2 U2 M2, right? So we're doing two M2s, in between that a U2. Then once more repeat the previous cycle, before that the first cycle, but in the reverse manner. Don't reverse the moves, just reverse manner. U prime M2. We're finished. So M2 U prime, the first cycle, then M2 U2 M2, second cycle. Now reverse of the first cycle, but not reversing the moves. U prime M2. Finished. Just stay here. Yeah. Now the final last algorithm which I'm going to be teaching you is this algorithm. This is used to exchange the adjacent edges. These two and these two. These two are touching, so these are called adjacent edges. So now this last algorithm, it has once more 3 cycles. Okay. The first cycle is M U prime. Okay. So it's M U prime. Then M2 U prime, M2 U prime. So like these two moves repeated twice. So M2 U prime, M2 U prime. One more cycle done. Now just add a M special move, and then the last third cycle, U2 M2 U2, and we're finally finished. So I'll show you once more. M U prime, first cycle. Next cycle is M2 U prime, M2 U prime. A cycle means repeated moves. So M2 U prime, M2 U prime. Then one special move in between both the cycles, M, and then U2 M2 U2. U2 M2 U2. Repeated once. And we're finally finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you aren't able to understand any of the algorithms, or if you're having any difficulty in learning any of these algorithms, please let me know in the comments, and I will surely try to help you out. I'll do it the best as I can. So now, like, I have tried my best in explaining you these algorithms, but if you have any queries, any questions, any tips you would like to give me, please, I will surely let you know. Some algorithms require a lot of by-hearting, I know. Just try, keep on doing algorithm. Keep on doing it and you will surely learn. So please share, like and subscribe my video. Thanks a lot.